This is another day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We thank God for His mercies. We thank God for the life that we have again. All the praise be to Adonai, the King of Glory, who was and who is to come. Yes, today I just want to encourage you again with the Word of God. Yes, the Word that gives life, the Word that gives us hope. Yes, I just want to encourage you again. It's the story about a Samaritan woman. That is found in the book of John chapter 4. Yes, starting from John chapter 4, starting from verse 1, you can read the whole chapter and you will hear the whole story. When Jesus met this Samaritan woman at the well, when Jesus was asking for the water, yes, she was at the well and she was drawing the water, and Jesus said, ask the water from this woman. Yeah, so this woman, she answered Jesus that we don't we don't agree with you Jews. You are the tribe of Jews, and me, I'm a Samaritan woman. So how come do you ask water from me? So there was like enmity, like not a disagreement between Jews and Samaritans. So he said, we don't share, we don't work together. We don't correspond. So Jesus, he said, if you already knew, if you could knew who I am, and that I could have given you a living water, you couldn't even say that. So we could see that this woman she was telling Jesus that, are you greater than our father Jacob? Because even that well was for Jacob. So said, are you greater than our father Jacob? Yeah, so Jesus said, I'll give you water of life. So I just want to quickly, I don't want to speak the whole story. You read it when you have time from the book of, from the book of John chapter 4. So there's just a part that I just want to share to you, that the Lord has put in my heart to share to you from verse from verse 21, John chapter 4 verse 21. Jesus declared, believe me, woman, a time is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from Jews. Yet time is coming, and has now come, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for they are the kinds of worshippers the Father is seeking. God is spirit, and his worshippers must worship him in spirit and in truth. Yes, so this woman, if you read the whole story, you will see that the woman was telling Jesus that our father used to worship in this mountain. You Jews, you gather, you always claim that you worship in you said the best place to worship is in Jerusalem, but as we used to worship in this mountain. There's a particular mountain that they use to go and worship. So Jesus was telling this woman that the time was coming whereby people will not worship in that mountain again, and God is seeking the people who can worship him in spirit and in truth. So I just want to speak on what Jesus said on in spirit and in truth. There's a place that God is looking for. It's not about a physical place or a physical appearance or physical actions, but there's a place in your heart which is called in spirit and in truth. That is the kind of worship that the Lord is looking for. It's not about showing, or maybe dressing up, or maybe doing nice makeup, or maybe a place, or maybe the whether you are a singer. Maybe it's about a good voice. Yes, a good voice is very important. It's very nice. It's very good. It's a good perfume to the Lord again. But there is a place in your heart called in spirit and in truth. Those are the kind of the worshippers that the Lord is looking for in these last days. He's not looking for someone who is just need to entertain, or even just to preach, but he wants you to preach in spirit and in truth. There's a place where you can meet God. It's only in spirit and truth. If you are in spirit and in truth, that's the best place that you can meet God. But if you are not, you are just worshiping as these Samaritans, they used to go just to worship in the mountain, just because their father used to worship in the mountain. That was how it was. But now the Lord is changing the story, that God is looking for the true worshippers. It's not a matter. It's not a matter of going to the mountain, that mountain, and worship just because our father used to go there. It's not about where our father used to go there, but it's a matter of in spirit and in truth. You must be in line. May God bless you as you are now worship. You're gonna serve the Lord in spirit and in truth. You're gonna worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. For those are the kinds of the worshippers that the Lord is looking for. He's not long looking for your appearance or your good voice or your skills, but He's looking for in spirit and in truth. Shalom. May God bless you. Have a blessed day.